From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for January 13th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. Governor J.B. Pritzker and the state of Illinois sued the Trump administration Monday for what it says is the Department of Homeland Security's dangerous use of force and coordinated campaign of violence and intimidation, dressed up as legitimate immigration enforcement. The Trump administration has unleashed an organized bombardment on the state of Illinois and the city of Chicago, causing turmoil and imposing a climate of fear, the lawsuit alleges. Though defendants described this assault as immigration enforcement, the reality is that uniformed military-trained personnel carrying semi-automatic firearms and military-grade weaponry have rampaged for months through Chicago and surrounding areas, lawlessly stopping, interrogating, and arresting residents and attacking them with chemical weapons. Moreover, U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents, overseen by Border Patrol official Greg Bovino and DHS Secretary Kristi Noem, are part of an occupation in Chicago and its suburbs that is ultimately meant to coerce state officials into abandoning their own immigration policies, the lawsuit alleges. The Department of Homeland Security did not immediately return a request for comment on Monday. In other news, Senator Bill Cassidy, the Republican from Louisiana who voted to confirm Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as Secretary of Health and Human Services, was asked by Fox News on Sunday whether he regrets that choice. I'm often asked that, but I'd rather not make this personal. Like, what are my feelings? Cassidy, who is also a physician, responded, stammering slightly after Fox News Sunday anchor Jackie Heinrich brought up the CDC's recent decision to alter the childhood vaccine schedule under Kennedy's orders. It should be about the health of the patient. Cassidy decried that the vaccine schedule change did not undergo the required scientific review committee or go through the advisory committee for immunization practices, adding that the move totally bypassed the normal mechanism. Earlier this month, Kennedy sparked widespread confusion after announcing that the United States would immediately reduce the number of vaccines it recommends for every child. The change removed requirements for vaccine protection against the flu, rotavirus, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, and some forms of meningitis or RSV, and now only recommends protections against those diseases for certain groups considered high risk. President Donald Trump has never been much of an ally to Native American tribes, regularly trying to slash their federal funding and strip protections from culturally important public lands. But there is one exception: the Lumbee tribe of North Carolina. In January, one of his first actions as president was to direct the Interior Secretary to submit a plan to grant the Lumbee tribe full federal recognition, which is currently recognized only at the state level. In November, when Trump officially recognized Native American History Month, he named one tribe, the Lumbee, as proof of his commitment to supporting tribes. Their support for Trump paid off this week as lawmakers tucked language into a fast-moving defense bill to grant full federal recognition to the Lumbee tribe. The tribe has been fighting unsuccessfully for this recognition since 1888, as it would grant them access to millions of dollars in federal funding for Native health and education programs. It would also elevate the tribe to the status of one of the 574 federally recognized tribes nationwide. We'll have more on this story this weekend on Stand With Pride. Turning to Pennsylvania news, police in Allentown, PA, shot a woman who reportedly threatened officers with a knife, the Lehigh County District Attorney's Office said. The shooting happened on Sunday at the former Good Shepherd Rehabilitation Hospital, located at 850 South 5th Street in the city. According to the DA's office, police and EMS were called to the location to help a woman who is reportedly in distress. When they tried to help her, the DA said she pulled out a knife and threatened the first responders before being shot by an officer. The woman, who wasn't a Good Shepherd patient or resident, was treated at the scene and taken to an area hospital. The DA's office said she survived the shooting. This was not an active shooter event, and this office is confident that there is no current risk to the public arising from this incident, the DA said in a statement. The shooting is under investigation by Allentown Police and the Lehigh County District Attorney's Office. And that's the news at this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel and give us a like. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.